Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We're back again. Storm here.
Mom here.
Kimmy here.
So I wanted to show you guys my shield again. It's been hiding behind my backdrops. And
right.
there it is. So I'm like, it had to come out again.
Yay.
So as you know, we're going to be watching more Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. today. We are on episode 7 of season 4. A lot of crazy stuff happened last time.
Yes, very
yes.
much
Disappeared.
so.
Not cool.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. The uncle is not who we thought he was.
Mm-hmm.
He's not a nice guy.
What a twist. That was a terrible twist.
Oh my God.
And he can create matter now, which they were trying to do from the start, out of nothing.
Right. Yeah.
I think he's going to go against Robbie at some point.
Oh, yeah, and Robbie is the only one that's probably going to be able to kill him.
Unfortunately, kill your own uncle, like the one that he looked up to and loved. Like, this guy's been through so much already, and he doesn't,
right.
I mean, like, the writer takes over, but, like, he doesn't want to do that. Like, it's just awful.
No,
so he probably will. The writer's probably going to take over where he'll have no choice but to do so.
And I hope Gabe understands that.
Mm-hmm.
That's for sure.
And Lucy is evil anyways because she was killing people, possessing people, and having them drop dead.
Mm-hmm.
But she wasn't the ultimate bad guy. And for
No, she wasn't.
and for Robbie to actually kill her at the end, after hearing about the uncle, like, that was crazy.
Yeah, that really shocked me,
yes,
didn't it?
yes.
Yeah, I made him more angry, I guess. Like, no, that's not true. That can't be a thing.
Yeah.
And people freaking disappeared. Even Robbie. Fitz, Coulson, everyone disappeared.
Uh-huh.
What are we going to do
Wow,
without our
yes.
kids?
Gee, where are they?
Yeah, what happened to him?
Oh.
Yeah, and even Simmons has gone on a secret assignment, too.
And Fitz was so
Yes,
worried, yeah. So where
Yeah.
is she?
And Mace, who knows what he told, the senator, what he's going to be, giving
sure.
her.
Another
That
thing
blackmailing.
another thing we didn't talk about was the fact that Robbie really beat the crap out of Mace.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, she
Like,
did.
he
yeah.
really did. He lost his cool, and that's why his brother's mad at him because, I mean, learning all this information for the first time is a lot to take in. But he really did lose his cool over Mace, and he could have killed him.
Oh, sure.
But he's with Daisy now, so hopefully they'll be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hope so.
I hope so.
Yeah.
I really
And
like his brother.
I do too. I do
Yes,
too.
Yeah.
And we
Yeah.
found out how he
Thank-
had gotten in a wheelchair.
Mm-hmm.
They
That's
were
right,
racing.
Yeah. And Robbie actually died. That's why he made the deal with the devil.
Yeah.
Because before we didn't know. We were just like coming up with theories on how it could have happened. And I kind of joked and said, how do you make a offer with the devil? Because
right.
like, hey, like, where do you meet up with him? I mean, close to death. That's the only thing I could think of. But he actually did die here. And he didn't know the details. Do you want to get revenge? I mean, like, maybe he thought killing, but he didn't know the details of the contract that he agreed to. Like, do you want to live again? Do you want to get revenge for your killers? And I guess you would think killing, but I wouldn't. I don't know.
Yeah, and you don't know how
justice.
close you are to death either, how imminent it is. And do I have
you've never been
5
dead
minutes?
before.
Do I have
So
2 minutes? Do I have an hour?
yeah, and
Yeah,
you might
think
be like
about
in a
this.
dream state. You don't know if it's real or not. So
Oh my
you might be
gosh, yes.
thinking that you're
Yeah,
talking
you'll
to
just say
yourself
yes
or
to
something,
everything.
like your conscience, and you're like, oh yeah, of course I want to have revenge. Like, those people screwed me over and killed me, and at that moment you don't know if your brother's dead. So I'd be like, holy crap, like, yeah, I want revenge. And but yeah, so he didn't know all the finer details. I mean, first time dying, hears a voice, yes or no, do you want to live? Do you want to get revenge? Like, that's all he knew. So that's a crazy way and an understandable way to make a deal with the devil.
Oh, sure.
Because if a devil or anyone said, would you sell your soul for this? Nope. Like, no way. Never want to do that.
So May has the Darkhold now. Is the uncle going to go after her for that Darkhold?
Probably. I mean, now he has the power that he wanted, so he's probably
yeah.
going to get greedier where he's going to want more. Who knows?
Yeah.
I love
for
May.
sure.
I'm happy she has it, and hopefully she'll be all right.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
All right, guys, shall we get into this episode? Episode 7. And this one's called Deals with Our Devils.
Okay.
Which, multiple meanings to that. Deals with our devils, literal, in the inner meaning,
No, that's right, yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think.
We'll find out.
Or maybe everyone else is in hell now, because that's what happens. I hope not.
This all feels wrong.
No Fitz either. I don't get it. There should be some sign.
Oh.
It's like they vanished. Coulson, Fitz, report in.
Eli Morrow is in the South Corridor.
Eli, let's see what he knows.
Oh no.
He knows a lot.
Mr. Morrow!
Oh, you're done first.
Yes.
You have to put down the weapon.
Bam.
Crash. No problem.
Whoa!
Say,
Ew, he just
whoa.
makes it out of nothing, so he just puts it in their body.
wow.
Ew, that's lethal.
This is evil.
Uh-oh.
It's Eli.
Boy.
Okay, they have it on video.
Fitz pulled Simmons through space through a rock, and Robbie's head lights on fire.
Simmons.
We need to approach this with level heads.
Agent Simmons, we're not worried about who he was.
What
We
does
want
he
to know
know?
what he'll become.
Yeah.
The next supervillain.
Oh.
It's Ward.
Oh.
Yeah, back again.
The dark.
Oh.
You knew enough. It's Pandora's box, and you don't know the consequences.
Don't.
No.
Melinda, don't you dare.
You wanted to speak.
Oh no, close it. Don't let me see it.
And then
Slow down. We're not gonna just go cracking heads.
it's not cracking heads.
Let him go. Someone should.
My job is to keep people safe.
Mine too. I talked to her. It'll take her a few hours to return, so this way we don't waste any time.
He looked away.
Yeah, but did she approve it?
They're my closest family, and I
Probably
didn't know
not.
them at all.
Plus, your brother's pretty damn stubborn.
You have no idea.
What's he doing? He just looks so awesome. Oh, he's gonna drive that off.
Right there.
Oh.
Whoa!
What's gotten into you?
Okay, where are you?
You okay? Yeah.
It's like all gray and stuff, like it's different.
Yeah, it's like parallel.
Eli locked himself
Oh,
inside.
wow, okay.
And we got hit with the fallout when Eli blasted himself.
They're like in limbo.
Right away, yeah. Where's Robbie?
Unexpected crater.
Oh, they don't yet
Oh, and then
because their
she's
ghosts
gonna-
like.
Oh.
Man, what do you...
See?
Huh? Oh my god.
Big man, over here, hey!
How
Oh
weird.
my god. Oh.
What are they doing?
Oh, that's crazy. Ooh.
Do we look that stupid on comms?
It's just like I just have a reflex.
Doing this the whole time.
Mr. Morrow!
He is
Oh,
not.
now he's gonna see it up close.
Don't
He's gonna watch this.
Oh.
Okay, well, at least they're all together.
What are you doing?
Yes, right.
Yeah, I would hate to be by myself going through the
Yeah,
like,
right.
Like, oh
Or maybe they're gone.
yeah, because they're harder to hear.
We've been pulled further
no.
than Lucy ever was. I've got to phone her. Let her know that I'm in another dimension. That's not gonna work.
Right, no, no.
You got any hell demon tricks up your sleeve?
Not now.
He's fighting me right now.
Maybe somehow he forced Mac into going.
Yo, Fitz, you're a doctor, right?
Not
He's
exactly,
really
hold
not
on.
feeling good.
Yeah.
I need Simmons back. Lives are on the line.
Oh no.
What's the situation? What have you done?
She
I know.
tell me you put a tracker on Simmons or something. We didn't know we need one.
Oh, come on.
Now he's gonna like he's
Come
dying in the
on.
limbo.
Cold
Yeah.
and heartless.
He's a different Mika.
I'm dying here. Okay, let's get you
Oh
warm.
my. Oh.
God, it's so scary. We're
No,
here.
I haven't gone anywhere.
You're not dead.
Go. Woo!
Yeah.
I know you're hurting, but Coulson was clear. Do not open that book.
Thank you. Someone listens.
You're
You're
Robbie.
not hearing this.
No.
Oh boy.
Is he dying all over again because he,
There's nothing I can do about it.
well, he's gonna leave his body?
Oh.
He's gonna die then.
Oh, he's gonna go into Mac.
Oh crap! You're right.
Because Mac was weird.
Oh
He
my
went
God.
into Mac.
Oh, so now Mac's gonna be the vehicle to get to Uncle Eli. Yeah.
He was really
That's
strong with
right.
that punch.
Say
Okay,
yes.
makes sense.
He's going out to the Chinatown crew.
Oh, the Chinatown crew.
And you're still kind of alive. That's good.
Oh my God.
Chance, never tell your brother about this next part.
Oh, nothing. Just Max the Ghost Rider now, but you can't hear us, so.
Man, how are they gonna get out of this one, guys?
I don't know.
Oh,
Oh boy.
See, that's scary that this demon devil guy can jump into any body
Yeah.
without permission.
That's right, yeah.
from two different dimensions.
Go, go, gadget, flying car.
Driving off against orders with no helmet? Mac knows better.
Oh, no helmet.
Yeah.
The people who constructed these boxes use this.
No. No.
Right. Comes with an instruction
boy.
manual and everything.
It's a wizard book, a demon book.
Nathanson, ma'am. What can I do?
Get lost, Nathanson.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
I
Aww.
know what it is.
Watch out, Radcliffe.
There it is.
No, it's positioning him.
What the hell is that?
You're the only one
No.
who can understand the science.
No, there has to be another way.
There isn't. You
No.
won't read it? I will.
No.
Everyone out. Now.
Ha! You tell him, Simmons.
That's right.
I don't like having to be by herself, though.
Hi. I know this is all frightening, but I have friends
Oh,
who have
making
also
me calm
gone through
down.
this. But it's okay.
Okay. Oh, he's gonna crack right now.
Meet Mac with an axe. Or axe
Axe
gun,
gun.
whatever it is. Oh, smoke.
Yeah, he's gonna turn into.
Oh my
no, look
goodness.
at his eyes. Ooh.
May, please don't.
It's a garden hose. This book is Niagara Falls.
Perhaps I could read the book.
Yes, I was kind of
Oh,
wondering.
goodness. That.
nice.
Yeah.
No.
That would be perfect.
Wow.
So she is my assistant, but she plugs into the wall, so it's like you say, she's a tool.
Oh my God.
Thank you.
She's the tech we need to save them.
Good job, Radcliffe. I hope.
Yeah.
Hopefully she doesn't become something
Oh,
else
boy.
reading from the book.
Yeah. Jeez, slow down. Good Lord.
Good driving.
Whoa.
You're,
I'm never going back.
Oh, look at the little
No.
No, no.
don't hurt her.
Oh, no.
It heals itself. Scientifically impossible self-healing car.
It only works when I'm the rider. I had a girl that's more like it.
Oh.
Turn left!
Can you throw a rock onto the left side?
Ooh. Left.
Oh, he just turned because he hit.
Robbie?
She said Robbie.
Being pulled to the
Yeah.
inside.
Oh, Colson's gonna find out this way too.
Human mind.
Yeah.
The human brain can't handle that book.
Yeah, well, she's not
Yeah.
human. Ada, the book.
He's like, what? I thought it was just trying.
Yeah, he was naive.
Huh?
He sent her off, God knows where!
Oh, he's so upset.
Now she's out there alone.
Oh, Fitz.
Oh, boy.
Just reading all of it.
Or is she just seeing
She's a blank.
blank pages?
She might be able to see it, I'm
Because she
hoping.
doesn't have. Oh, maybe.
Because she doesn't have to see it. Yeah, she sees it in her own thing.
Yeah.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you, Gemma.
Oh, gee.
What's your name?
Holy crap!
Oh.
Who was that? Was
Oh
that a
my
trap?
God.
Thank you, Doctor.
I can't help you. Have fun.
Yeah, he can't do anything.
Man.
Hey!
Oh, he heard him.
Oh, he can hear.
Oh.
Your time is over.
No, please don't kill me.
Oh.
Stay.
How interesting. This is so cool.
Yeah.
So bizarre and so cool. Watch out!
Oh no, he's getting too deep.
Slipping in.
Oh.
No. I think he's going in deeper. Is that the final stage?
No, come on.
Oh, no.
Do that to Mac.
Oh.
Don't do this.
Come on, it's right there.
Can't go through.
Be a deadly mistake.
You're so close.
Let's go.
Wiggle. Kick your legs.
Oh. Oh.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
No, where's
Yeah.
Colson? Oh, thank God. Oh,
I know.
oh, but they're gonna kiss.
Settle my score, and I'll settle yours.
And does he bring him back in?
I want to know where she's coming from, because I heard you on this.
And hug.
Oh, wow.
Oh, good. I'm so glad he's back to see her.
Oh, God.
That's good.
You broke that promise.
Damn straight.
Saved you.
You know, when this is over, you and I have a bottle of Hague to open.
What's going on, man?
Okay.
Talk to us.
Oh, wow.
Don't end it there. We can't see Mac in pain. It's Robbie.
Oh.
Yes.
Thank God she made that machine, huh? Oh no, Ada, like, how is she gonna be messed up? We don't know anything about the book, so she's made a brain.
Oh, she's making a brain. So that Darkhold's taking over
Yeah.
her in some way.
Oh.
She's giving herself a brain.
I know.
Oh, my.
If I only had a brain.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I don't know. I hope it's not a bad thing, though. I'm so happy they made Ada now because she saved everyone.
That's right.
Yes, they're
My
back.
gosh.
They're back.
God.
How complicated was that? Like, it's
Wow,
never
that was
easy
really complicated.
anyways, but to have her around to help everyone. Like, thank goodness Radcliffe and Fitz both created her.
That's right.
Now, I
Yeah.
wonder if she heard them from Limbo, wherever they were in the other dimension, if Fitz actually, like, if she actually heard Fitz.
Yeah, I wonder. There was
Yeah.
like little hints here and there, like Daisy. I thought Daisy heard Robbie at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Nay,
That's
with
right, I thought
Coulson
so
a little
too.
bit, but maybe it was just coincidence that, you know.
Yeah, like
were
maybe they had a
saying
feeling, maybe it was a mix of
Yeah.
both or something, or
yeah.
it just seemed like that. But I really liked this episode and the desperation of like not really knowing what was going on with Coulson and friends, and then like it was getting darker, duller. I mean, the color was always like an antique-ish kind of hue.
Yeah,
Yes, it
a little
was, yeah.
hesitant, a little bit.
Yeah, and then it got darker and darker, and then the voices actually got more muffled as we went on. So that was
That's
scary
right.
to really make you feel like you were sinking. And I love how Fitz explains everything to us so we really understand what is going on. Like, you're on a raft in a river, and then someone just punched a hole through it, and now you're just sinking. So,
Yes.
wow,
That's
like
right,
to think
yeah.
of it that way, like
Like
that's
that, yeah.
really scary. And thank goodness they were able to figure all this out in a very efficient amount of time.
Yeah,
to be able
short-
to get
short
them
period
back.
of time. They did.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be
Oh my
like that
gosh.
for a few episodes, and like, how are they going to
That's
get? And I
right,
thought
yeah.
Fitz would be the person that would bring them back.
Mm-hmm.
But it was Ada.
I'm glad that Robbie took the writer out of Mac.
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that was really
Thank
good too.
God.
And how bizarre, because we don't know anything really about the rider, how it works. But it's
Yeah.
a demon, the devil, and he made a deal with the devil. But he made a deal, and Mac didn't, unless we didn't hear about it, because he was in a lot of pain too. So maybe when he jumped ship and possessed Mac, maybe there was a silent agreement there or something that we didn't see, where Mac is like, okay, well, I doubt it, but for him to just jump bodies, like he doesn't even need permission, I kind of feel like, well, why even pick
yeah.
Robbie? Because you can control whoever, but then Robbie will do what he wants as a human, and not the demon doesn't always have to come out. But he controlled Mac anyways, so
He controlled Mac, and
That's
it was
right, yeah.
strange because Robbie was in the other parallel, the other universe, whatever, the other world. And that's when the devil couldn't take it anymore. It was getting too cold. He couldn't survive. So then when they were all together with the others that weren't in that other universe, per se, they were in, normal Earth, he just took Mac as a replacement, that is huge to do that.
yeah, so it was
Okay,
kind of
definitely,
random to
yeah,
me because it
yeah.
didn't make sense. So I
Yeah.
feel like there has to be more there because now Mac is like depressed and crying, like he was really hurting inside.
Yeah, it's
So-
almost like it took
Okay.
something from him, like he almost made a deal with him in some sort of way.
or he
Like, I
is in
have
so
to
much,
save people.
like he's in so much more pain than we realize.
Yeah.
And I feel like there was a secret deal there because that's the only rule I can like feel comfortable about, because then I feel like Robbie was useless for the devil to jump into his body, because if he can jump into any body for no reason and control it, then why just not do that? So I feel like there's more there with Mac, and I'm so sad. Like, I don't want Mac to cry and be so upset, so I want to know what's going on.
yeah.
Hopefully you can talk to
Yeah.
someone
Oh,
He
about
was
it.
holding
Mac.
that card that said hope and something else I couldn't.
It had a date like 4/18 something on there. Yeah, so I don't know what's going on there, but it was an intense episode. I like the coloring of it, and like everyone trying to get out of limbo before it was too late.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
poor
it's
Fitz
right.
and Coulson, when they first found out in that room where Daisy and Mac went, they were talking, and Fitz
Oh
was
my God, you
answering
would think
Mac's
they're
questions.
together.
And
Yeah.
all of a
Oh yeah,
sudden
that's
they
what Daisy
realized
back
that-
into, yeah.
Yeah, then they're like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
I like how it was a slow reveal, because right away we knew, and I thought they would get it right when Mac wasn't paying attention, or one of them would interrupt them. They'll be like, okay, but they kind of found it normal because it was frantic, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. And then, the slow realization of like, oh crap, and then being able to travel through someone and be like,
yes.
oh no,
Oh my
so
gosh,
that was
yeah.
actually really scary and well done.
was,
And just
yeah.
like the crazy situations they get into, and I try to figure out like, how are they going to get out of this one? Like, this is so insane. Like, how do you come up with a solution to get out of this?
Yes.
Right. And Eli, now Eli is down there, right?
He's in the
Wait,
real
no,
world.
he's back up there?
Yeah, he never
Okay,
went
so
down.
he went through, okay.
Because remember, he
That's
killed
right,
the
right.
yeah,
Robbie
the,
went right through him, yeah.
the agents.
That's right,
Yeah, he
yeah.
went right through him. He couldn't talk to him, and he ended up killing the agents there
So
before
now
he took
he's
off.
out free.
Yeah, and May
Yes,
and people were
you
trying
have
to
to.
chase him, but he put up that wall so they couldn't get him.
that
So he's out
carbon
free,
wall.
Oh, wow.
and it's scary because he creates carbon. I don't know if he can create anything else, but carbon you can make a lot of stuff out of, and it's sharp, and he just fabricated that in those bodies and just
Oh, yes.
made them
Yes.
big, like, like stabbed them from the inside out, like that.
Oh.
Like, how creative
It's creative.
to make that happen.
Yeah, that's so
Sure.
bad. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so I don't know, because the writer's the only person I could think of who could take this guy out. And what's going on with that other guy that was in that
Right.
state as a statue?
It was almost like the senator just wanted Simmons to expose him, well, like make sure he's okay, or see if he's alive first off. He's alive. He thanked her and said, nice to meet you. And then they must have been observing her the whole time and said, okay, he's alive. We can do the rest of this. You get out of here. Or Mace wanted her too.
Yeah, so I'm
So
hoping
maybe-
that was the reason why, because
Yeah.
like that was so secretive that, I mean, the senator doesn't want anyone to know about, like, that's her loved one, right, that she was talking to all
Yes.
crazy. Now,
Yes.
I made
Brother,
fun of her
her
for that, because that,
brother, I think?
yeah, because that freaks me out when she talked to that, because I'm like, it's probably dead. It probably turned to stone and that was it. I know it's a stage of, transformation. And I'm like, you're talking to a dead guy that's frozen. Like, that's so weird that you're talking to him. But she knew he was alive. So that makes more
So
sense.
that-
If you know someone's in a
Yeah,
coma,
so that was really good. And
I'm
for
going to talk to
him
him.
to go through that pterogenesis for 7 months, Gemma said?
Yeah.
That's crazy to be alive for that much.
Wow.
That
that
long.
long. It's like
Mhm.
it just
Just
shut down,
strange,
but
yeah.
just kept his heart rate.
Yeah.
Heartbeat.
So what kind of inhuman is this? Like, that's really bizarre. We're seeing new things all the time. I mean, here we have Ghost Rider, and now what is this thing? So I think it was a very positive thing that Simmons was able to connect and talk to this person, and he was able to really see and have a human connection and say, thank you so
That's
much,
right,
Gemma.
yes.
I mean, now doing that, he can't move, and he sees her get pulled away very aggressively. Like, that will
That's
probably
right,
stay with
right.
him, like, oh, what the heck's going on? So I'm hoping he'll come into play to help her later on if she needs it. I mean, now
And
she's
you
saved.
know darn
That's
well
right.
they're going to need help along the way for
So
something.
he might
Yeah,
have some kind of
gonna have
role
to-
to go against Eli, too. Maybe
Yeah.
it's just a
Yeah, maybe.
coincidence, because there's always balance, right? No matter what. Even though he's not an inhuman, I feel like there's always going to be balance in some form.
Right. And maybe
Yeah.
help his sister out, if it is his sister, the senator, understand more about the Inhumans and, make her more compassionate.
Yeah, because
Not
if she
so
goes
against
through
them.
all this to save him and see what's going on, like, I
Right.
hope
And
she has
if
a
he
different...
becomes one, I mean, what are you going to do?
Most
It's your
likely
loved
now.
one.
Yeah, so I feel like he's going to be this ultimate superhuman to be, like, gestating for that long. Like, that's
wow.
pretty crazy.
How powerful is he
That's
going to
a
be?
long time.
Yeah. And 130 is really high, just to babble about that really quick. But, like, a lot of you know that I had, severe anemia, and it's a long time to get over. Like, I was at a severe level where
Yes.
2 doctors said I needed a transfusion, a blood transfusion, and others were like, we've seen 3. And it's, but I heard that's actually really bad to say, because most people can't survive at 3. And so my heart, like, really was bad for a while because it just couldn't keep up with the blood loss. So, anywho, so my heart rate for quite some time was 130 resting, and that's a scary rate to be
Yeah,
at.
it
Like,
is.
that's a really
Definitely.
high rate. I mean, you're not working out. It's bad, like, it went up to almost 200 at one point. It was really bad. But yeah, so 130 is really high. So just hearing that, like, this guy's so nervous, like, yeah, you're definitely going to have a higher heart rate. But anyways, it took me a while to get it back down, and now I'm, like, averaging 100. Sometimes it can go into the 90s, and so it's going to take a while, but it just really makes me think, like, this poor guy, he's really nervous, he's stuck in this stage, and Simmons knew that, and she goes, look, his heart rate's 130, so give me the room. And to be able to talk him down, mine wasn't a panic thing though, mine was like a medical thing, but like, that is an uncomfortable, not a fun feeling to have that.
I can only imagine on his state, in the fake world,
That's right.
for 7 months maybe going on like that. Like, what is going on with me?
Imagine that.
Get me
Wow.
out of here.
Yeah,
Yes,
and
yeah.
so I really hope that's a good thing that she connected with him on a nice level and helped him out a bit. I mean, peeling off like it's a shell, like
And
an
she
egg.
was so
like,
compassionate. She took her helmet off,
Yeah,
all
she's
her
like that.
protective gear, because she knew it would be fine. She'd be fine.
That's Gemma for
yeah,
you.
to have a better connection
Yeah.
again, and I like that. Yeah, Gemma's awesome, and I love her and Fitz like reuniting.
Oh
that was
my
wonderful
God, that
to
was
see
so
that.
good. Yeah.
And I almost saw almost like a connection, a love connection between Coulson and May this time.
I did too.
You know,
I thought
really,
so. Yeah,
really
I'm
felt for
wondering.
each other.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it's going to happen, but it was just a really heartfelt, warm, welcoming back. That
I felt that too. Yeah, I liked it.
I did
Really
too.
liked
Yeah,
it.
that's
I
good.
really wanted them together in the first season, but you can't always do that. But that's my problem. I match everyone together, but they really work well together. They've been good friends, and I feel bad because we lost Andrew last season. But you can't just like be not stuck on something, but you have to move on. And yeah, I kind of saw that too, and I was like, oh, maybe I'm
That's me
overthinking
too,
it. I don't know, but either way, I know they
Yeah.
really care for each other, whether it's friendships
They're
or
best
something
buds,
more.
at the very least.
Yeah, and I just see them as mom and dad agent and Daisy as the daughter. I've always seen it like that. I'm sure everyone or a lot
Yes,
of you
and
guys
she better
have.
stay.
I
Yeah,
hope
she's
so.
there.
I
I
know
hope
she was
so, too.
awkward there,
Yeah.
and she was just kind of like, side glance. I don't know if I'm going to say now, but
Yeah.
I really hope she does because they all have pain, and they try to make the right choice, but it's not always the right choice, and I think they're all suffering or going through that this season with Coulson, like, stepping down and giving the position to someone else because of what happened last time, and he doesn't want to cause that again, and yeah, so in Daisy, I don't like it that she's away. I love her being
That's
with her
right.
family, her work family.
That's
her
right.
family.
Yeah.
And the mission's not completely over, so she should be
Still there helping
with
out.
them. Yeah.
Hopefully
Until
she'll have a change
Eli's
of heart and
gone.
realize. And again, going back to the whole Mac thing, that was so weird having him as a writer. It was kind of cool to see him transform as a different person.
Yeah, be evil.
That's right. Yeah.
But
Ooh,
I didn't even think that when he first got onto the motorcycle.
Motorcycle, yeah.
I'm like, why is he so determined? And I thought it just was a trigger because of the Darkhold book. And he's just like, I'm going to take care of this on my own so no one opens that book. And that's the only naive answer I could think of in my head when we saw him drive off. So that would make perfect sense. Well, I don't know perfect sense, but, the whole rider thing, jumping to get out of there.
Oh, that's right.
I thought the rider was
Yeah.
going to be the answer to help them get out of that limbo area.
Yeah.
Right, because we know he can kill the ghosts, so we thought, okay.
And he's a demon and a
gonna
devil,
do
so I'm
that.
like, yeah, if you
Yeah.
got hell, and you got all these
Yeah.
in-between levels or something,
Oh,
and
boy.
we get different dimensions, so
Yeah.
maybe it's not really directly with hell, but you turn into a ghost-like
Yeah.
state. There probably are networks of different dimensions that it's not just up and down on levels. It's all
Oh,
complicated
God.
and crazy.
That's right.
But anyways, I'm glad that they're back and they're okay. And what's going on with Ada now? She built a digital brain.
Looks
Ooh, I
like
know,
she
she's-
wants to have her own brain. And what is she going to do? Say to Ratcliffe, hey, put this in there.
Yeah, or she's going to do it on her own, or make a duplicate. Maybe she'll make some. I don't know, though. I feel like it's going to be her.
Darkhold's going to be trouble.
Yeah, because she's
Yeah,
learning a lot.
That's
for
right.
sure.
No matter what level, if you read that Darkhold,
Oh,
then bad things are going to
be
happen.
careful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you are a machine, as we're looking at, I mean,
Can you imagine? Because right now she's a machine. She can handle it right now. But now she's curious and hearing and learning from other people. Now she wants to think for herself like a human. She's not supposed to have emotions like that, but she's learning. So when May found out that she was a robot, then Coulson, and then they start looking at her differently. Like they're not looking at her as a human anymore. They're kind of getting up close and kind of awkwardly
right,
staring
yes.
at her like you're observing a machine, So maybe she's like, well, I want to be more human, and now
yeah.
she's going to make a brain. She might do other parts and then start having feelings or other things going on that are more human, which might make her dangerous because she has all the
yeah,
information.
especially with the
Could be.
Darkhold in the mix.
Yes.
Exactly. So
Definitely. Yeah,
I'm curious where that's going to go, but I really like the idea of her, and I hope she stays good and doesn't go bad. I hope she can really aid them because that's why Fitz and Radcliffe made her, to help them out.
That's right, to
They don't
help
want
the
to have
agents.
anyone else get hurt or die anymore and hurt. So hopefully it doesn't go bad. I'm curious what she's going to do.
Yeah.
Eli, we just have to find
Oh,
him.
Eli, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
my
it's going to
gosh.
have to be Ryder. I
He's
mean,
dangerous.
that's going to be his last fight. Like, he made another deal with the devil. Like, I'll take care of yours if you take care of mine. So, I get it, but how far does that go? Are you going to go to hell and take care of anything else he wants down there? I don't know.
Oh, God, yeah.
But I kind of wonder now if him battling his uncle, they're both going to die and get dragged down to hell together. Because that's what he originally said in this one, that, if I'm here, I can pull my uncle down with me. So that'll be
and
sad.
I think Robbie is prepared to die and to help everyone. I think he's prepared. I don't know if he really wants to, but I think he's prepared to do that in order to take his evil uncle down.
Yeah.
And poor
either
Gabe in the
way,
mix.
Okay.
you know,
Yes.
Robbie, I mean, he's been living for a long time as this demon, but he already died, and the only reason why he's back is because he made a deal with the devil. So he
yeah,
probably
Jesus.
realizes, like, either way he's going to die, but still to be willing to sacrifice himself to, you know, take down his uncle. To do
Yeah,
that
and
good.
the ultimate goal was to take down the worst person that made, you know, everything happen to Gabe, and that ultimately is his uncle, and he's still around. So he feels that he still has a mission to, you know, to take him down and end it all.
Yeah, I hope
After
so.
all those deaths, he hasn't gotten the guy that really started it all. So, you know, he's very determined.
Yeah, and he was able to debate with the devil, which was good that he was able to be like, but just to see how angry that demon was, like we already see how evil it looks on the
Yeah,
outside,
right,
but
it
to
is.
see how like angry and tormented, not tormented, but like how aggressive and like obsessed he is with this is like, whoa, okay, because he's all about getting the souls and the bad people.
Scary.
At least he's going after bad people to settle scores, and it's not like, because he wants to take them down to hell. That's probably why, because he wants the evil down in where he lives.
More the merrier.
Yeah, because I'm like, thank God he's not going after
Misery
good
loves
people.
company.
That's right.
Yeah, crazy. Really good episode. I loved it. A lot of emotions going on. Very exciting and well done. So until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Do you love my shirt? I love Erebos. Hopefully Dragon Prince will be coming out soon.
Oh my God. Yeah.
So please check out
Very
our links
nice.
below, guys, if you want to see other stuff of ours, like our merchandise, if you want to see our Patreon to see videos early. Anything you do
Yes.
there will really help out our channel so we can make more videos for you guys. And you guys just watching, giving a thumbs up is amazing. Like, that really helps out as well. So love you guys. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. And we'll see you very soon, as always.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Reboot.